Thursday. I'm not sure what happened exactly. All I know is that me and Raleigh ended up passing out in Mr. Gupta's car. He probably would have died had it not been for the loaded diaper fleet. Speaking of loaded diaper, Roderick is alive. Roderick? Is that you? When I asked him how, he said I could read his own journal, which I didn't feel like doing, at least not right now. Apparently, I'm in Slacksville. This is where a lot of survivors in the area have been rallying to, which is probably why Plainview is so empty. Let me tell you, it's changed a lot since my last trip here. They built walls around the entire town with people patrolling 24/7 to make sure none of the Grouts get in. Yeah, they call them Grouts. Pretty sure Roderick came up with it. They were using the same trick Raleigh figured out so people could patrol the wall, but it's only effective for an hour before more mud needs to be reapplied. Because of that, only the guards are allowed outside during the day. Yeah, Roderick has his own place now. After Bill vouched for him, he was given his own residence, which is pretty cool. It's not the case with everyone though. Roderick just got lucky. 1. On the first day of every third month of the year, Slacksville residents shall elect 7 people to make up the council. 2. You must be 13 years of age or older to run for the council of Slacksville. 3. A Slacksville resident cannot run for council twice in a row. 4. Every day the council shall meet to discuss issues and ideas created by or afflicting Slacksville residents. 5. The council shall make or approve no laws that conflict with any of the previous laws. 6. Slacksville residents shall vote in the Capitol building from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. on the first day of every third month. 7. All Slacksville residents shall treat all other Slacksville residents, regardless of age, race, or gender, with basic human respect. 8. Do not go outside past 6 p.m. or after 6 a.m. unless authorized. 9. Any outsiders are to be detained and evaluated by the council unless a Slacksville resident vouches for them. They had a whole list of laws too, but they were all really basic stuff like how the government worked and how you should be kind, essentials I guess. The only one that got me was the last one. 10. Any Slacksville resident caught breaking these laws will be exiled, no exceptions. Guess I gotta be careful around here. Friday, Roderick decided to grow out his facial hair. I don't know if that's a good idea though, because yesterday he got a 5 o'clock shadow by 3. Maybe that's why Roderick and his band carry around shaving cream cans. I met the council today. Well, sort of. I saw them in the Capitol building, which is just a repurposed pizza place, and go look at them. As much as I'd like to run for council, the next election isn't until December and we're only halfway through October. It's nice not having to worry about grouts, other survivors, or food anymore. Slacksville has a couple farms, and if we need to, we have a group of scavengers that patrol the areas around us for food. Safe to say, life is looking up. Saturday, I should probably explain what happened to Rowley. For whatever reason, the council didn't trust him, so for the past couple of days he was under evaluation, but he was released today in order to live with me and Roderick, since we were the only people he knew. I overheard a couple of guards saying the Grouts have gone more aggressive from hunger. That makes sense. They must have picked the local wildlife clean by now, and without people caught out in the open, they have nothing to eat. Hopefully the council thinks of something to keep us safe. Slacksville was cut into 7 different sectors, each one with a specific purpose. Sector 1 is farming, Sector 2 is energy, Sector 3, 4, and 5 are all living space, Sector 6 is the market, and Sector 7 is the government. All of this is surrounded by a 12-foot wall. In all honesty, it's more like a fence, but they tried their best. It works against the grout at least. I think it might also be electric, but I'm not brave enough to test it. Sunday, some new Roderick news. For one, he's finally figured out his facial hair. Now he's just got a mustache. More importantly, he's been selected by the council for the next scavenger run. They were impressed by his performance while saving me and Rowley. Apparently he was vital in that mission. It might be rough not having Roderick around for a couple days, but I'm sure me and Rowley can do without him. Besides, it's only for a couple days. Monday, Roderick left today. He and a few others I didn't recognize. He should be back in a couple days. Me and Rowley were assigned to work on the farm. They said that sending miners to work at the energy plants was immoral or something. That's fine with me because farming can't be that hard. Right? It was hard. We were working in the dark, so it was hard to do the job well, which we were told was crucial. It was probably just bad luck or something because I think I was the only one having any issue. Either way, we just finished up. The sun will be up in a couple hours. Can't wait for a good day's sleep. Tuesday. Well, flip. Grouts attacked, and a lot of them. A whole damn army destroyed the fence. A few of them definitely got fried, but the rest were peachy keen. We tried to defend. We did our best to stop them, but all we had was gardening tools. The guards had their guns, but they were killed in seconds. I hid behind a large rock and prayed the Grouts would ignore me. It was a bloodbath to say the least. They only started clearing out when the sun came up, which obviously presented another problem. Flipping great. I'm trying to make it to one of the supply sheds so I can wait out the sun. Crap. I think the ink on the page is melting. It's so damn hot. I made it to the shed. I can't find Rowley. I looked where I could, but nothing. I'm so thirsty. The sun is like a sponge. It sucks up all the moisture. I think I... End of chapter 4.